Well, hello everyone. This is an update. Sorry for not updating earlier. I realised at least one person has watched the videos and probably waiting for another one, so here's an update. So, what has Neil been doing? Well, firstly, I've been studying for the intermediate and for the full exam. Our intermediate, hopefully, someone would have done their practicals, as I've already finished mine. And maybe we can put in for the exam on Sunday. This will be this coming Sunday, and today's date is the 21st of February. And then we'll wait 3 or 4 weeks and then do our intermediate exam. On the full, studying's going good. We've just covered the maths section. We're using a nice little booklet I will mention. It's printed out. So that is the booklet. It is, if I say too many times, tell me. It's using a scientific calculator in the RSGB Full Radio Amateurs Exam, version 4, by George Smart, M1G-EO. Excellent. It covers a whole host of stuff, which you should know. It basically covers just about all the 50 to 60 formula that you would need. I'll just go through some examples. Well, basically using the scientific calculator, which even for myself, I use a calculator nearly every day. I don't use some of the features that we will be using, well, you use to calculate some of the stuff. Okay, so it covers Ohm's law and power, potential dividers, parallel plate capacitors, reactance and impedance, combining passive components, time constants, frequency and wavelengths, resonance, transformers, transistors, decibels, and then a heap of examples. And then conclusions. It is a brilliant book. Very, very good, and well worth printing out. And thank you, George, for that. It is, for me personally, and for everyone on the course that we're currently doing, this has been a great help. Okay? So here's the intermediate license book. I have been using, as you can see, if I can show you, I've been writing all over it. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there. I can't even grab it on there. This will get a negative. Oh yeah. So I've been highlighting and writing all over the book. It's my problem is I don't want to get any questions wrong. I think I do reasonably well on it, but I want to get every question right, so I apply a lot more pressure on myself. On the full, I've read through most of the full to some detail. It's got more highlights. It's a lot more involved. It is very, very cool. Thoroughly enjoying it. I feel personally, from what little I know, that there's a lot in the full which should have really been covered in the intermediate, and the intermediate is a step up from foundation, and I can understand the reasons for foundation and intermediate, but the amateur radio license allows you to build your own equipment, and you have to understand basic electronics and etc., and a fairly good understanding of transmitters, receivers, and the gumph that goes in between, including aerials, propagation. You do need to know this, and they cover it so loosely in foundation and intermediate. I think at intermediate you can start building your own equipment, if I'm right. But you do build. Sorry. I get confused because I do it all at once. It's the kit for the intermediate that I built, the 7 meg CW transmitter, which actually I finished. I haven't got it easily to hand, but I have shown you it. So I put the final resistor in. I even powered it up at work. The crystal oscillator is just oscillating at the correct frequency. And there's a static and a little clicky coming out of the headphones. I have to emulate the key down by shorting or unshorting one of the pins, but it did do something, so that's quite interesting. It was on a dummy load though, so yeah, in all intents and purposes that worked, and that's a big thumbs up. That's excellent. It's the Pixie 7-meter CW transmitter. Cost I saw them recently on I think it was eBay, £2.14. So it's roughly under $3. It's just incredibly cheap, and yeah, and it's a good challenge because it's very small. It's a good challenge for, well, component building and soldering. Yeah, you can't blob like some people do. What else? Oh yeah, you see before me the RACallLogger. Well, I did an initial video asking for beta people, and then the thing I didn't quite realise was I'm going to get this wrong, aren't I? Is it ADIF format that most other loggers save to, which it goes into a little more detail than that, but I didn't realise that the amateur radio had their own official file format, which goes into great depth actually. And it's currently on version 3. So there's a third-party C# module that I can use for supporting the ADX format. The ADI format for version 2, I'm going to have to write my own. Obviously, between version 2 and version 3, there's a big change. And it's not backward compatible, but I think that's probably down to the C# guys who did their module that I'll be using for the RACallLogger for the ADX format. I've been adding the CSV importer, which I've got an Essence. I've got it working. I've just got to allow you to choose what is stored and how much is stored. I think up to 10 items you can store in one line, and I give you a list of assignments for them, from call sign to name to frequency band, subband, TX power, QSL, the whole RST, everything. Everything. Oh, all down the side. Yep, so you've got even the CQ zone, the ITU zone, so you can store quite a lot of stuff and it will import it in. I've done one file import courtesy of Tony, and I hope you won't mind me just showing his first page of logs. There's some nice feedback from Tony. It's all positive with the wanting of sorting. Now, yeah, that won't be too bad because I can sort the individual lists, but it's getting this to sort. If I can get this to sort, it'd be great. Should be able to. I should be able to see an example, but I suppose I've just got to track the messages. It's just being slightly lazy. But if I can do that, then maybe we can get it sorted on that. There will be other things down here which aren't maybe not be associated with this, like times and stuff. It's a bit awkward. I suppose you could do the times. Anyway, I haven't really thought about it, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem to add. So yeah, I haven't forgotten about it. There's been a continued interest in it, which is really good. I'm glad people like it. It's been very positive, and I think with this import of data, it'd be more useful. Maybe if I'd done a little bit of research, I would have had it all prepared. But yeah, it's one of them things. It's a big learning curve for myself. As if you go from the log, I haven't been doing it too long. I'm still foundation, studying for my intermediate. Give me a break. What else? Club's good. I think we're very lucky with the Kettering District Amateur Radio Club. I shouldn't say too much because it'll get more people going to it. It's a wonderful club, some great guys. There's a lot of banter there, and it's very, very, very cool. I do enjoy going to it. I especially love going on the course. Ed, the instructor, is very cool. I had a very good chat with him about building my own aerial and antenna tuner unit, which I will show you. My first attempt at maybe rolling an inductor. I will be buying their dual gauge air dielectric capacitors, the variable ones, because I think I'm going to need 2 and an inductor, so I should make my own. I do need to go to Wilco's to get some of the magic wire. Yeah, I'll see if they've still got it. It'd be very cool if they have. It might be worth a trip tomorrow actually to get that. It'd be interesting to have a practice run on the inductor, because I don't quite know. I obviously gauge the sizes of the capacitors because I want them to cover, well, the full, so 400 watts. Yeah, so I don't want a little diddy things that only do less than 10 watts. I want the whole thing to be there for when I get my full license and start broadcasting. So that's very interesting. I'm really looking forward to doing that. I was chatting about doing a mobile sort of VHF aerial, and yeah, they came out with a very good idea of using like maybe a 6 meter telescopic flagpole you get for camping. I don't quite know how you attach it. You might maybe sort of like strap it to the side of your car, and then get the aerial 6 foot up. And I was talking about making my own, and he was saying just coax, and yeah, that's a very good idea. So I should do that. Coil the bottom to add as a choke to stop. Well, we reduce static, I imagine. And yeah, we'll see what we get. My little handheld. That's all I have at the moment. That's all I'm going to have until I get my full license, or until something comes up. If some bargain comes up, then I will definitely nab it. But it'll have to be a bargain. I was also looking at aerials for the garden for HF. There's a... I don't know. Because obviously, I think I should go for this trailing end-fed wire, probably going 20 meters. That should be enough. I think I can easily get 20 meters. I'll struggle on 40 bending it round. I think I might get 30, but 20 for sure. I think I've got about 100, maybe just under 100 foot on the garden from the house to the end of it. So we'll see what comes of that. I'll be videoing that. I will be inviting people around. I've already extended the invite to Ed to come round, so we can discuss it, because obviously at some point I'm going to have to make a more permanent arrangement for a shack, but that's a future project. Very interesting one actually. Who knows what will come of that. So I think that's about my lot. I've been seriously studying for the exams, overworked, I've been doing silly hours. Dee was off on her cruise, which meant that I just spent the time studying. Yeah, so my aim is to get the full license as soon as possible. Obviously, the intermediate one coming in a few weeks, and I'll keep you updated. I'll try and do a few more videos, a little bit more in-depth one. Oh, I know, I missed tonight's. I hate getting from work. And I've totally missed the club's chat on 145-300. Woe is me. Work always gets in the way. If work are watching this, work's great. Okay. All right. Enough of me dribbling on. Just this update. I will keep you update. Oh, on the full course, Ed has tasked us with, I think it's on the full, isn't it? Yeah, it is on the full, because Pete's doing it. Dribbling on. Tasked us with doing a 5-minute talk. We'll do this every week, and I love it. I think it's great. Mine is on FM deviation and how to calculate it. And Carson, Lee Carson, in the 20s, so did the equation. I have been looking up on it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I do like to talk. You poor people. Yeah, I think Simon and Peter and Ed. I'm not the easiest pupil. I tend to blat out answers, and yeah, maybe do not hog the limelight, but tend to, I don't know, get so involved with them. Yeah, it's that, that, and yeah, there are 2 other people doing the course, and yes, I apologise for that to Peter and Simon, who of the Patience of Saints, putting up with me sitting next to them. Anyway, I suppose it's me. I should sign off. So it's Neil, it's M7NIB 73, guys, and I will update you soon on on what's going on, what's happening. Okay, cheers.